started now. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, that's right, that was supposed to be getting something from. I think getting something there from the for the cruise fleet, if I remember right. Level 17. Alright. Yeah, but that's still nothing from that ship. Oop. Spaceships. Or spacesuits, I mean. I don't know, not quite awake. Just woke up a little while ago.
About time you showed up. Alright, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence.
Why is his voice changing?
Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Nope, that's the only reason why. That's the only reason I'm here.
Okay. So why are you targeting a XBOXSX anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? His credentials. So you're hitting the Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh God, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Okay.
What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? And of course, Neva just happened to leave that out of her message about you, right? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom.
Yeah.
I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden,
Man.
and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Gotcha.
They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it? Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Where's she at?
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
I should think it was
Captain
about
Markov
where
is
did
one
he
of the
go?
most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a
Where'd that guy go? There he is. Yeah. Okay, now she's following me. Hmm. Eh. Well, they have an indoor little aquarium or whatever. Starfield.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's see. First, I want to talk to that woman, wherever she is. There's only one way to go, maybe. Oh wait, that's her there.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Okay. Well, first we're gonna go down here.
So, what brings you aboard? I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Wait a minute, where's the other person I'm supposed to talk to at?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where's Larry Dabrowski at? That's what I'm looking for.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Here for business or pleasure?
Have you tried the cannabis? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Hello.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Are you a member of the society? An open bar.
Where's the other dude at?
But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Here for business or pleasure?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh? So what brings you aboard? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Well, that was boring.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a starliner. The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Let's put it this way. He's screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Could we talk about something else? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
So, here for business or pleasure? Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. That's all then? Okay.
Could you pass? I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Could you please go away?
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Any luck at the party? As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Damn, that makes things more complicated. Okay, don't bother talking with the ship's purser. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Gotcha.
Go do something useful, okay?
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we
Must
got.
you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Having fun at our little gala? You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it?
Okay.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard the Starliner. Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Besides what I already told you? No. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hello, are you a member of the Society?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Nah, I don't think I want to go that way.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Have you tried the
Society Chair
canapes?
has really outdone
Horrid.
herself this time.
Positively horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What's this go to? I'm gonna go up to the...
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions. If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Now, let's see where we're going next.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lounge, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Where did you come from? Oh. I guess I gotta go this way. There's a set of stairs you walk down over this way somewhere. Right here.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
Really? I'm going back to my ship? I don't want to go back to the ship yet, though. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back to that area again, real quick. Hopefully I can go back in there. I should have probably stuck to talking to all those people
Trident
in
must
there.
have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
Let me go back in there real quick. I gotta talk to all those people? Man.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
From this point forward, I don't think we should be seen communicating.
If you want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits. We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Hello. Are you a member of the Society? I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man do any real work? Nice to have met you.
So, what brings you aboard? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Where's that guy at? He's over here, right?
Yeah. Claudia Swift is a low-level employee at Gold Bank. Barely holds a decent security rating there, so there's not much to tell. Her cabin was paid for by Dombrowski, and she's been hovering near him ever since they boarded the Siren. Normally that wouldn't raise any eyebrows, but the fact that Dombrowski's married to someone else. That changes people's perception just a little bit. Get back to it.
Where's the VIP suite? That's the I'm looking for.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Here for business or pleasure?
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Nice to have met you.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Here for business or pleasure?
Nothing but the best for the society.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time? If you...
Yeah, we already heard
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Probably can get the same.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. That's all then? Okay.
Where do I go? I guess I gotta go out that route. I guess I gotta go back out this way again.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed.
Come on. Where do I go exactly? Well, looks like I gotta go up here. I hope. There better not be any, like, that's her. Yep.
Sorry. Do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. You have come this far already. If you get the info, he might come after me. Threats are useless on me. I've heard it all. You know what? Forget it. The price of doing business by slinging mud is way too steep. What else you got? You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Okay.
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
I agree. You sound absolutely furious at that horrible excuse for a human being.
Oh, I'm beyond rage. And if you've been as close to him as I have, you'd agree. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right?
What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What, are you ready to damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their commnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in. Whether we liked it or not. I hope you heard Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Okay. I guess I'm going back in there, huh?
Speak to one of the cruise attendants. I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank.
Okay.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Hello. Are you a member of the Society? Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you...
Actually, I'll mail and do that. Let's see. Is this the one I want to go to? Yeah, I guess so. Is he? I'm gonna make a different choice than that.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise attendants.
Well, I guess.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events.
Hello. You here for the charity event? Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Yeah, that's smart. Kill Vera, or anyone else involved in his conspiracy, and then Dombrowski heads for the hills. Besides, you really want to ace a member of UC Security and have them breathing down your neck? You'll be the top story on SSNN. No, there has to be a safer way. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. This is one of Trident's premier Starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup with a backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Yes, exactly. We shouldn't go near that system. If anything goes wrong, we could kill everyone aboard.
You don't need to know anything about the system. All you need to do is access the maintenance area and throw some switches. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown mode.
Yeah, gotcha.
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
What is that thing?
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rockoff's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling then when we play cards. Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Everybody's gone now. Huh. Yeah, that was fast.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
All passengers.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much.
May I have your attention, please?
I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Ikande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Ikande's loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy. Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Splendid.
The captain has declared a ship-wide
It
emergency.
appears we've reached an
Please
accord.
report to your cabins in
Wait,
an
I'm sorry.
orderly fashion,
Let me
and
simplify
remain
that
there
for
until
you.
you receive
It
further
sounds like
instructions.
we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Okay. Now, let me see.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
No, I'm gonna go this way. Stairs, which way?
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Yeah.
Our security
I'm
team
not worried
would
about that.
appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during...
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report
Rix
to your
is
cabins
legacy.
in an orderly fashion.
Are you serious?
And remain there until you
I
receive
heard Delgado
further
was spinning that
instructions.
yarn, but I thought it was more of a hobby with him. Have things really gotten that desperate? Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Alright. Now where's the way
This ship
downstairs?
is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
Right here. I believe this is the way that'll take me back down. Where do you need to go? Yeah, I need to go... Oh, not that way. I need to go this way.
All passengers, have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
There we go.
emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Finally. About time I got done with this. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Crap. Let's see. Oh shit. Whoops. Alright then.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
I'm glad when I get this done with. I'm not sure how much more longer I gotta do this stuff for.
You will be scanned as you enter
Wait, where am I?
the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty.
Hello there, dear friend.
Okay, I see what the marker is.
Been up there. Space?
Wow, you look completely different.
Hello.
Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Shh, they'll hear us. Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
No.
Contact. Keep their attention.
try and answer.
I'm gonna need to get some ammo for these two guns and that shotgun as well. So caliber 6.5mm and caseless shells for that. First things first, let's head over here.
If it belongs, I hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look.
Why are you looking over that way for? I need that. I believe that's what I need, right?
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Merc.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Oh, please, take a look.
Let's see, caseless. I don't think that's what I need there, just... Oh, I need to... Let's see, let me sell some stuff. I'm gonna sell that. I'm keeping that knife. I'm gonna keep that.
Appreciate the business.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Oh, so that's where Doc said, huh?
Need some work done? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Sure, have at it. Okay, no problem.
Meh.
Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
I'll just keep that one for now. Oh wait a minute, I forgot it's up here, isn't it? Where am I going next? Let's see, where do I proceed to the key? Okay.
Fleet vessel ID recognized. Welcome home to the Key.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that'd kill any mood. Is Mina seeing anyone? Bog's grog is fine. It's like cheap moonshine. I got a sore head. Give me an Erdebrow lager and I'm good.
Where's that thing? Right here. Okay.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM-class?
Uh-oh.
Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the CommSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that CommSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the CommSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You're gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me. All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Yeah, probably once I go there, and I'll probably take a break. We're gonna take a break, I'll call it quits. So now I gotta go back to the UC Vigilant.
So there I am. UC security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes. And do you know what I find back there? The fattest leech I've ever seen! Well, nearly got me dusted.
Yeah?
I going? I didn't want to do that. Okay, why is this game? Didn't mean to do that. Crap. Sit down. Okay, why is this game not letting me do what I need to do? Oh, that's why. It's stupid. I don't know why they can never just like leave that alone. This is not where I'm wanting to go. Why does it keep doing that? Let me see something from here. There we go. This time I got it fixed right. Whoa, slow down. Shit. Where's that ship at? Where'd the ship go? Right there it is.
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Do what Commander Ikande says, and you'll go far.
Heard you made off with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars.
Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
Okay.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up, and this operation might finally get the folks at MAST to shift resources.
A lot of us had our doubts about you. But you're really making progress with this operation. Sentiments are shifting.
Siren of the Stars, huh? Pretty fancy for a pirate.
Most of our operations team graduated top of their class at the academy. If there's fleet out there, we'll find them.
I guess we'll head back there, and after that I'm gonna call it quits. Gosh, shit chose the cockpit. Oh well, no big deal. Where'd the other guy go, I wonder? Is he still around, or did he, like, die or something? talk to them. I'll probably quit after that, and we'll come back to this tomorrow. Board, of course.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy blast.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
I'd be lying if I told you I was comfortable setting foot on this station.
I'm not feeling this.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type.
I sure hope so. She might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva, and that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops, and we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
All right.
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
Hit me up if you got questions.
Alright, this is what we're gonna call it. Call it a night. See y'all later.